There it goes.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to episode
One?
officially one
Yeah.
of this podcast, which we still have not named. This time around, we are drinking Stella Artois. I believe these two have tried this before, but I have not.
But they'll know the name by the time they're listening to this.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It'll be in the title, maybe.
Probably.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
So I wouldn't be
so
surprised.
A premium lager.
Yeah.
So says the paper around here.
yeah, Stella Artois was created in 1925. It's a classic Belgian lager, golden in color with a floral hop aroma, well-balanced fruity malty sweetness, crisp hop bitterness, and a soft dry finish. All natural ingredients give Stella Artois a clean, crisp palate. The fresh pale malt aromas offer a sweet herbal note and a lingering hoppy finish, according to Double Eagle Distribution. But yeah, I think we are ready to take our first sips here.
Yeah. First impression, though. Big fan of the shape of this bottle.
Yeah,
Like just holding it, it's like flared out towards the bottom and then tapers in. And then I don't know.
That's weird.
It's just a good.
Oh, yeah.
It feels nice to hold. But anyways,
Oh, weird.
that's definitely beer.
Ah, might have to take another sip here. I can taste the fruitiness that they're talking about.
Yeah.
It doesn't like stay in your mouth very long. I guess it
No.
says it has a dry finish, which what I expect except a dry finish. But like you taste it a little bit when it's there, and then you swallow it and it's gone.
Yeah,
There's not a whole lot of like aftertaste.
exactly. Yeah. It kind of reminds me of like a Heineken.
I can see that.
Yeah, definitely.
Heineken. I've had that for a while.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know, Heineken makes me think of like a skunk almost.
A skunk?
Yeah, just
What
like,
do you mean?
just
How it
like
tastes,
the,
or-
the flavor of
It
it.
tastes like
But it just, I don't know. It's pungent.
It's dank.
But yeah, this is like a lot softer of a taste.
It's really subtle.
Yeah, and you're right. It does not stay in your mouth long.
Yeah.
No.
I was saying slightly fruity and yeah, kind of bitter too, like it was saying. I definitely taste that.
My nose is kind of stuffed up, but I'm trying to smell it through one nostril here. I'm not really getting too much,
Yeah,
honestly.
it doesn't seem like it has a strong smell.
That just smells like... Imagine if you, like, spilled beer at a house party, and then you were cleaning it up the next morning.
Yeah.
What?
You're like, oh yeah, this is a beer.
Like, it's just been sitting there, and it's kind of lost most of its scent, but it just still kind of just smells like someone spilled beer.
Oh, I thought you were thinking or talking about like a festering smell.
No, just like if you like left it overnight. Like if someone spilled at a party, and then, like the next
someone
day,
had a party here.
Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, someone partied. Someone partied in this bottle in the 12 hours ago.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm getting like a very soft, like, beer smell, but also like maybe a hint of floral from it.
I'm not really smelling much, so it kind of contrasts a lot with the one we tried last time, that Hanalei.
Mm-hmm.
That one was good. I like that.
That one smelled really good.
It's all right.
It did smell good. We need to start drinking these out of glasses. I literally was going to go to the store this weekend, and then I forgot that I was going to do that.
We went to Target.
I know. We need to go to the dollar store, because that's where I got those other two.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Whoa, fizzy.
It's very foamy.
Yeah.
You sloshed around a little bit.
Slosh it and get sloshed.
Yeah. Maybe
Wow.
off of like 6 of them.
Yeah.
Brewed in the USA under the strict supervision of the brewmasters from Leuven, Belgium, for uncompromising quality.
So does that make it an American beer or a Belgian beer? I guess where it's brewed technically doesn't matter all that much. more the style of
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
how they're
formula,
brewing it.
how it originates or where it originates from.
Brewed in the U.S., originated in Belgium.
Yeah.
I was talking about the commercials earlier for Stella on the TV. Like, I remember seeing them when I was younger, and we actually had cable.
Yeah.
And now the cable's just like not a thing anymore. I mean, it's
Thank
still
God.
a thing, but now
But now we have ad block.
cable's just gonna get reinvented with like someone's gonna make all the streaming services like a package or something.
These streaming services are too diluted. You can never get what you want to watch. You have to switch around every time. Let's just put them all together, wire them straight into your home. Oh shit, we got cable again.
Yeah, it's an endless cycle.
Yeah. I saw Hulu and Disney Plus already have like a package deal, and I know Hulu has one
Really?
with like Spotify too, which is
Yeah.
kind of weird. But
I got a package deal with. I think I was talking about this not too long ago with somebody, but I had Google Play Music on my phone instead of like Spotify or whatever, like years ago, and that's just what I used because that's what was on my phone. And then they switched to YouTube Music, and like they were phasing out Google Play. But since I was like paying a subscription, they're like, oh, well, you'll also get YouTube Premium if you continue to use our service. And like everything transferred over perfectly, like playlists and liked music and stuff. But anyways, then I kind of just got grandfathered into like YouTube Premium. So I just pay for like my music app, like YouTube Music, but like I get free YouTube Premium with it,
Nice.
which is really nice.
interesting.
You mentioned the Spotify Hulu thing. That was so nice. I had that for like all 4 years of college.
Yeah.
So good. Because it's like $5 for music and a bunch of shows.
Damn, $5?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it's like
student
a
discount.
student discount for Spotify. So
I think
it's-
it did include ads.
Yeah, it's the ad version of Hulu. But
Still,
still,
though.
it's just free with the Spotify.
That's really good. I feel like the only streaming services well, what do you guys think? What are the best 3 streaming services that you should like always have?
And like,
Including music, including shows, including like Adobe stuff if you ever use that, like anything that you subscribe to. What are the top 3 subscriptions you need to have? Monthly.
I think I've only
debits.
got like 3. Like, I've got Spotify. My parents have Netflix. I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue using that the way that's going. But, still got that.
I've been using my parents' Netflix.
Yeah, naturally. I mean, who's going to pay for that twice,
Yeah.
But yeah, Spotify is a big one for me because I listen to a ton of music.
Yeah.
And I could do it with like the YouTube one. That'd be kind of cool. With like the no ad YouTube, especially now that they like shut down like YouTube Advanced, that alternative app that just had an ad block built in.
Like the one on the TV.
Yeah, like that one. We've got SmartTube for that. And this was like an Android app. But anyway, I still feel like Spotify is superior in my opinion, just because I haven't really tried it. The YouTube version.
Sure.
But anyway, so Spotify, probably Netflix,
Let's do.
man, and then I have Crunchyroll right now. If I could only have one more, I don't know if I'd keep that, but like in favor for something else like Hulu if it didn't come with Spotify or whatever.
Yeah.
But
'Cause they've got a
the
lot
way
of
we've got it set up now, Crunchyroll's pretty solid for a third pick right now.
they've got a lot of animes on like Netflix and Hulu now.
Yeah, it kind of just depends.
I think I would choose definitely music subscription.
Yeah.
YouTube in my case, since that comes with premium also. So yeah, YouTube music definitely number 1. Hulu, I have that subscription, and then I mean, if I wasn't using my parents' Netflix, I would consider Netflix. But I also feel like whenever I go onto Netflix, unless I'm watching, like, you can just never open Netflix and just like scroll through and pick something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
there's
you have
just
to,
like
open it with intention. Like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna sit down and watch Black Mirror or Vinland Saga or whatever.
Yeah, as I feel like if you're just opening it to find something to watch, you're just gonna scroll. There's so much like crap on there and like trash that you have to like wade through, and nothing really like stands out. And it used to be if you saw a Netflix original, you'd be like, oh yeah, like Netflix originals used to always be good, but now like everything is a Netflix original, and you just have to wade through so much junk, and you never know what to
Hit or miss.
watch. I feel like it's more. I mean, maybe this is just my take on it, but I feel like Netflix is more movies, and Hulu is more for TV shows. I mean, they both of them have some of each, but I don't know. I feel like if I'm gonna watch a TV show, I'm gonna open up YouTube or Hulu. I mean, not YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open up Hulu over Netflix.
What about you, Zach?
Yeah.
Top 3 streaming services?
The way I've got it set up right now, I've got a subscription to Spotify, and that's what I use for all my music, podcasts, whatever.
Podcast is a good plan.
Yeah, exactly. And then I also have a subscription to Hulu. I've kind of just always had that one, and we watch a bunch of stuff on there. They have a lot of stuff in our category of, I don't know.
Stuff you like.
Yeah,
your
exactly.
genres.
Exactly, yeah. And then I usually have like a third one that I'm rotating through the apps. Like Hulu won't have something I want to watch. I'm like, all right, what is this on? So right now I'm watching I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and now I'm watching Suits, and both of those are only available on Peacock. So I've got a Peacock subscription right now. But I also rotate that out with like Funimation or Crunchyroll or Disney Plus or whatever I'm just currently watching.
Yeah.
Disney Plus, yeah.
I feel like Disney Plus is very, like, you get it when you have a show you want to watch. And then when you're done watching it, you cancel it. Yeah, that's
the new season of Mandalorian comes out. Time to renew that subscription.
Sign me up for 1 month, please.
Yeah. If you're on it, then maybe something else like Star Wars Visions or whatever.
Yeah, and like all the superhero movies are on there, but like,
You see those
do you really
ones
watch those again?
Yeah, unless you're like a big Marvel fan or something, or
Yeah.
whatever.
You watch them once and you're good. You see them in the theater. They're theater movies.
Exactly.
They're not, let's hang out at home tonight and watch The Avengers.
Oh yeah, let's binge all of the Marvel anthology. No, I'm not in high school.
No. It's cool to go see in the theater if
You gotta get
feel
the
like
whole
it.
experience.
And then it's not worth it to watch any other, like, I don't want to sit on my couch and watch a superhero movie.
Yeah. And it's like that with the Dungeons & Dragons movie that came out a couple months ago, too. For me, it was like...
It was a fun movie.
It was fun.
Super fun. Saw it in theaters twice. Loved it both times. Would I go see it again? Or, like, watch it again in my house? Probably not.
Yeah. That was a good, like... I feel like they did good with that movie where, like, you don't really have to know about Dungeons and Dragons to enjoy the movie.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely, like, knowledge of it added to the experience.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, you didn't need
It
it.
was just a fun fantasy.
Yeah, they
It's
had,
like an easygoing.
talking about like D&D experience adding to, the experience of watching the movie. There was a lot of cool stuff in there. Like obviously it's centered in like D&D world. So, character stuff, weapons and magic and all of that kind of follows the rules. But even like playstyle rules, like 6 seconds per round of combat and stuff.
Yeah.
You could see that with like every character taking a swing or using an attack or something. In some of the fight scenes.
Yeah.
And I've seen videos where people like times it out and they're like, this is like exactly 6 seconds for this part.
That's cool. I wonder if, what was I going to say? Something about D&D.
You're probably wondering about something.
Probably. We'll circle back.
We'll regroup.
Yeah.
I forget what got us on this tangent.
Now you're talking about streaming and movies that we'd see in theater. And
Yeah.
I need to watch some more of that Black Mirror. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They got that new
I've
season.
only seen that first episode of the new season. You haven't watched much Black Mirror, have you, Zach?
No, mostly just like if someone else is watching it and I'm in the room, I'll pay attention to it. But
It kind of sucks you in.
yeah, it does. I feel like a lot of it is really dark, so it's not something
Yeah.
I want to watch on my own free time.
I like that sort of stuff.
Okay. for Black Mirror now, is that something you would watch in a theater? Like, what if they were putting on an episode of that as a movie?
I'd go see
It's
that.
about it's about the same like runtime as a movie.
Yeah, they're
At
like
least
an
a
hour.
shorter one.
Unless they had like a special episode, you know.
Yeah, those are like an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. I'd go see that. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
I probably would too. I feel like they're very like, if it was a movie, it'd be kind of A24-esque to me. Just because of the, there's subtle notes of, what is that called?
What, like dystopian?
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like subtle notes of dystopian ideas and Black Mirror
Yeah.
episodes.
Yeah. A24, I feel like, from the ones that I've seen, are all like, they're just so strange and like out there.
Did they have that Everything Everywhere All at Once? Was that one of theirs?
That was A24. They did
I need to watch that.
Marceline,
the Vampire Queen.
I was gonna say that, but I think it's like Marcel, the shell with shoes on or something.
Shell with shoes on.
Yeah, it's about just like a shell, like you'd find at a beach, and it's got like shoes.
Oh, a seashell.
Yeah, like a seashell. And then they've done. What are some other big ones?
I'm not super familiar with
Get your laptop right there.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to look that up.
Jamie, pull that up.
I'm not super
Let
familiar
you
with any other movies. I know Caleb has watched a bunch of them.
Oh yeah, big fan, Caleb.
Ex Machina.
Oh, that was A24.
I guess.
Oh, I've heard of
That was a good
Ladybird.
movie.
Midsummer.
Yeah,
That was a big one.
I feel like I've heard of Green Room, but I'm not super sure about that one. Bodies, Bodies, Bodies was A24, I guess. I saw, trailers for that, and it looked interesting, but I'm not a huge fan of horror movies. The
Yeah.
Green Knight, Caleb told me about a lot, and I would really like to see that.
Same. I'd enjoy seeing that one. They have a Green Knight reference in Adventure Time, since you said Marceline the Vampire Queen.
Really?
Yeah, towards like the last few seasons when Fern comes into play.
Mm-hmm.
Are you I know you've just seen.
I've
bits.
seen the character.
Okay,
I'm not that far in, but
right towards the
Making
end,
progress.
they start doing a Green Knight reference with Fern.
Yeah. I see Room on this list.
Rome.
Yeah, Courtney's got a book called Room, and I'm pretty sure that's what this is. Held captive for years in an enclosed space, a woman and her young son finally gain their freedom, allowing the boy to experience the outside world for the first time. So I think the room that they're in is just called the Room.
Like a prison.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's a very, I don't know. I don't want to say like melancholic or necessarily sad, but it's just like, I don't know, it makes you feel icky a little bit.
Yeah. Unnerving.
Yeah.
You became unnerved and are unable to eat berries.
Something like that.
That's a Pokemon reference.
Yeah.
When Corvusquire comes out.
Your Pokemon is nervous. Your team's no longer to eat held berries.
you find yourself in the Twilight Zone.
The scary door.
Different style of movies, but big fan of Ghibli movies.
Yeah.
They got like a similar. They've got like a magic to them, like Disney movies had or have. Kind of depends, I guess, but.
Is it like a nostalgia, or is it just like kind of a fantastical?
Yeah, more fantastical.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have a huge nostalgia factor for it. I saw maybe like Ponyo growing up or something.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, okay. Didn't really like click for me at the time. But I started watching them in college. I took like a comic book course.
Yeah.
And it was all about, of course, comic books, but also just like different forms of literature in general. And one of them, we actually had to watch My Neighbor Totoro as part of like the assignment for the class. And we even watched like half of it in class. And that one was really good. So that's like one of the first ones I saw. And then Spirited Away kind of blew me away. So I was like, wow, this is so good. And now I just want to watch more of them. So, but oh man, you've got the list pulled up here.
Yeah, I do.
I've
You mentioned you had
only-
watched Princess Mononoke.
Mentioned I
Or-
want to watch that one.
You want to? Okay.
I know it's supposed to be another good one. I have seen Grave of the Fireflies though. Oh, my
I've heard
God.
that one is. You gotta be prepared to watch it.
I don't want to watch that ever again. That's so sad. It's, oh man, if I remember right, it's like two kids in basically World War II, just surviving the onslaught and destruction on their own. And of course, everyone else around them is panicking and trying to make their own way out. But yeah, it's very sad. And whew, I don't want to touch that one again.
I think I've only seen Ponyo. What's the one we just mentioned?
Princess
Spirited
Mononoke.
Away.
Mm.
And I think I've seen Arietti. I think I have. I think I can. I think those are the only three, though, that I've seen from Studio Ghibli. And I know I've said this before, but not a fan of Spirited Away.
I know.
I didn't like it.
We'll have to watch that together sometime and like see if it clicks for you a second time.
Yeah. I wonder if their target audience is kids or if it's more like young adults.
I think it's probably
I
more
don't know.
kids.
I don't know if I would have
But-
liked these as a kid, even.
I don't know. I think they've got like some grown-up theme stuff in them for sure. Obviously, I mentioned Grave of the Fireflies.
Yeah.
That's definitely more of an adult one, I think. But yeah, they're pretty cute. They can be a little heavy. Yeah, they've got that magic to them.
Yeah. This is gonna sound weird, but they remind me of Shrek. Like, technically, yeah, kids can watch it and they'll probably enjoy it, but also there's a lot of, jokes or like hints towards themes that only adults would really pick up on.
Yeah, especially Shrek.
Yeah,
Shrek's
exactly.
got a lot of adult humor. In the first, 1 and 2. I think after that, I don't really care about Shrek. But Shrek 1 and Shrek 2, oh man. So good.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
Me and,
But then I just started milking it.
yeah, they had like the
As-
Christmas special, and I think Dad really likes the Shrek Christmas special.
Yeah, we used to watch that a lot. I was
Yeah.
never a huge fan of it, but I think it just was kind of tradition at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Christmas. We watch Elf and we watch Shrek.
Yeah, I know he was inviting the uncles over for a few years there. Just, yeah, let's get together, eat some food,
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
for
watch
sure.
Shrek.
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean,
check
good
time.
good laughs, But I mean, compared, I guess I shouldn't say that I didn't like it because I did like it. But Christmas special compared to Shrek, like just the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on.
How about the Star Wars Christmas special?
I didn't know there was such a thing.
Me neither.
What? You guys have never heard of it?
No, what?
Oh my god, it's so bad. I don't know when it's from. It's like a really early one, and they've tried to get rid of it, sweep it under the rug,
Mm-hmm.
just because wow, what the fuck was that movie? Super low production value. Halfway through it, switches to an animated film from a live action one.
Okay.
It's so bad. I can't even tell you what it was about, but I definitely watched it maybe 6 or 7 years ago. I was like, what the fuck is this?
So you say it switches to an animated film halfway through? Is it
They give you a warning.
cartoony? Or is it do they try for any realism at all? Or
No, it switches. Basically anime style.
what?
Yeah, it's live action and then cut.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Did you see
It's horrible.
the Simpsons Death Note episode?
Oh, that,
Yeah.
yeah, that was short.
Yeah.
That was so good.
I really like the Simpsons specials like that. I think they do holiday specials every year. And then I don't know why they did the Death Note one. If it was for anything or if it just kind of happened.
I don't know.
But I'm starting to appreciate Death Note more since I've been reading it and just now
You
started.
just got to the point.
I know. And I
That's
call
so
myself an anime guy.
Just got an anime guy over here.
Yeah, I'm just
Hasn't even seen. Who's seen the Death Note movie on Netflix?
That was my only exposure to Death Note prior to reading the manga was the live action movie.
Mm.
And I was like, oh yeah, that was all right. That was kind of cool. And then every time I told that to someone, they're like, "You're a piece of shit for watching that." That movie sucked.
It's true.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
if you were to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, but only the movie and none of the TV series,
Yeah.
it's like that.
Or if you said you're a Dragon Ball fan, but you've only seen Evolution.
Yeah, or GT. Evolution. I don't even think I've seen Evolution.
The movie that's a live action one.
Oh.
Also super shitty.
Yeah. GT was pretty shitty.
It was. We didn't even watch that much of it.
I think we watched like 5 episodes, 6 episodes.
I thought it was a little more than that, but yeah,
Was
in that
it?
area. I could be
Yeah.
wrong.
I mean, we gave it a chance for sure.
Kinda.
I mean, if it was more than 5 or 6 episodes, that's a decent chance.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. I don't know. I went into it with the preconceived notion that it was going to be shitty because that's what I had heard for sure.
Oh,
So I wasn't expecting to actually get very far in it.
I didn't know anything about it when we started watching, except Dragon Ball.
I mean, because it's just like a reboot at some point, right? Like, I don't really know the story, but I know
try to
Toriyama left at some point from the Dragon Ball production, and what is it? Toei Animation?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
Was like,
with the cat,
Money.
with the pirate hat.
let's make some more.
Yeah,
Let's make him a kid again. Add some new Dragon Balls.
yeah. When you start to think about Dragon Ball, like the show as a whole, it is kind of ridiculous. It follows the same fight, train, big fight, train.
Yeah.
Oh God, Goku's gonna die.
You know, I know I've already talked about it before with you, but I really love what Dragon Ball Z Abridged did. They finished with the Cell Saga and just left it at that.
The Boo Saga kind of sucked, bro. had such a hard time. I don't even think I finished it. I got to Kid Boo, and when Gohan and Trunks combined into, what was their fused name? Gunks?
I'm
Tohan?
forgetting. No, I don't think that's it. I'm forgetting what they were called.
It's something. And they had like the dumbest moves, like named moves, because they're both kids, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is sick," and they like let out some bubbles or something, like a JoJo character, like Caesar. Oh, I actually enveloped my clothes in a thin layer of soap. But anyways, I got to where he turned into Kid Buu. Like I think Goku and Vegeta got turned into candy or like swallowed inside of Big Boo, and they went and cut all their friends free from inside of his body, and then turned into Kid Boo. And I was like, okay, I think I'm done with Dragon Ball Z. And then we watched Super after giving up on GT. I really liked Super.
Yeah, we've talked about this too. Super was definitely fun. I enjoyed it because of that, but I remember saying, like, throughout watching it, it's enjoyable. I don't think it's good.
It was entertaining.
It was fun to watch because they went and just beat each other up all the time. But for actual, like, writing,
Yeah,
pretty rough.
I don't know. You seen Dragon Ball?
I've not seen Dragon Ball. I do have some exposure to Boo through the game Jump Force.
Oh, damn! I need to play more Jump Force. I have the Dragon Ball game on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
I think me and you played that a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Boo sucked to fight in that game. Because
who
I think I was like under-leveled or something, but I don't know, man.
did he turn you into chocolate?
He would turn me into chocolate, eat me, and that would take like half my health bar away. And it wasn't even like an ultimate move or anything. It's just something he did.
That's fucked up.
I was like, oh my god.
Who do you main in Jump Force?
Um,
On another one?
I mean, as far there.
I'm good.
Are they over here?
Yeah, they're in the mini fridge.
Okay.
Yeah, as far as who I main in Jump Force, I mean, technically I main my, like, avatar or whatever, who I can give whatever anime moves I want to.
Yeah.
But if it's, like, who do I main other than that? Maybe, like, Asta from Black Clover.
I was just gonna ask if you played as Asta.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun. I do a decent bit of All Might.
Is All Might like crazy OP?
No, I think it's all fairly balanced. There's like definitely some characters that are, because they're slow, they just suck.
Oh.
No, because you have to like get into a move or charge up a move or something. And
Yeah.
then it's just like, well, I'm just gonna dodge out of the way of this.
I really wanted to get good with the JoJo characters in Jump Force because it was so cool, and they had like crazy moves. You could play as Jotaro and Dio, and I'm trying to think if they had any other JoJo characters, but it was so weird fighting with them because you would have your character, say you're playing as JoJo, and he'd walk up and you'd do your attack, but you'd attack with your stand, so your stand would appear like 5 feet in front of you and start attacking, and you'd prior gaming experience would leave you to believe that your character is going to be the one attacking, but he's actually like way in front of you. So it was just like weird to try and time the attacks because like as soon as the attack ended, your stand would disappear, and then you're just like strutting around as a big buff 17-year-old.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of like, I don't know. The game was really cool. I feel like
kind of hard.
It was a little bit hard.
Did you play Jump Force?
There was a lot they could have done better.
Yeah. On the topic of fighting games, though, what other ones are good?
Smash Bros.
Smash. Oh, yeah. You guys are Smash, like, career-driven
Definitely.
players.
Like hundreds of hours in Smash Bros.
Same.
So good. We'd get together like every week and just like play it all night for like a year.
Exactly. It was like a 5-hour thing every Tuesday or something.
Oh yeah, beat the shit out of each other. That was pretty great.
That's what you get. You get what you fucking deserve.
Hold on, stop. I'm doing something. Me charging up like my forward smash attack. You guys seen that Tim Robinson clip?
Yeah. When he goes to the drive-thru.
Yeah.
Please.
Or like Ganondorf with like the neutral B, where he does that like big fist attack and he like swings it around slowly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Gets him every time.
What about like Injustice? You played that either, yeah?
Maybe on like my phone.
I think I played a little bit of Injustice. I also played DC versus Mortal Kombat. So it was like you could play as the Flash or Superman, but you could also play as like...
Didn't me and you play that together?
I think me and Josh played it together a lot. Me and you probably played a couple times.
Yeah, I guess I was probably moving out around then.
Yeah. But yeah, you could also play as like Scorpion or Sub-Zero.
Yeah, me and you would play COD and we played that a lot together.
Yeah, we played a decent bit of Call of Duty. I played a lot of Call of Duty on my own.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. I remember I used to shit on you when you were younger, and now I haven't been able to beat you in years.
You were too good at that.
The student surpasses the teacher.
I remember, because we were just saying we play Smash all the time, and we get bored of that, and we'd either play Rocket League or Call of Duty.
Ooh, Rocket League.
Rocket League is good, and so I try to lean to that a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Because every time we played Call of Duty, you would just annihilate me. You'd pick out your favorite sniper class or whatever, and then I would just die, like, every time. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh, he's on the screen? Not anymore.
Defenseless.
Yeah. So, for whoever's listening to this, I played Call of Duty religiously for, like, a couple of years, honestly. I was the annoying guy who would run around the map with a sniper rifle and quickscope everyone I saw. And I got really, really dang good at it. Yeah, I was in, like, the top, like, 0.1% of players or something.
Wow. Damn.
Because I would get, like, the team deathmatch limit was to 6v6. You could get a max of 100 points. And I would get at least 50 of those on my own.
Damn. I think I played a lot of COD or Black Ops 4.
Yeah, that was the one I played the most of.
I remember I played the the like alpha weekend or the beta weekend, like because I pre-ordered it, so you get like access before it like officially releases.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember like during that weekend, I think it was a 3-day weekend. I maxed out all of my weapons that they had, and it wasn't like every weapon in the game,
Yeah.
but it was like 2 submachine guns, like 2 assault rifles, 2 whatever. It was like 2 of each of the, like 2 shotguns, 2 of this, 2 of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I maxed them out during that 3-day weekend. And then I was like, oh yeah, I'm ready for this official release. Release came out, nothing was saved. And I just had to like start over again with all the weapons, had to re-unlock everything. I was like, what the fuck? Okay.
Kind of a weird take, but for me, I almost never played like multiplayer Call of Duty. I almost only play single player, like the campaigns.
Really?
Yeah, so I played like the Modern Warfare trilogy. Was it like three games for that?
That sounds right, yeah.
Yeah, so I played those, the single player ones. And then I don't think I played any of the Black Ops or whatever. I played, the next one I played after that was like Ghosts or something. And again, just the story.
I would only play online. There were so many Call of Duty games where I never even started the campaign. Because I just bought it to play online.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's what you do.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
At least that's what Call of Duty is all about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I would play maybe like 100 hours of the game or something and then play the campaign and then go from there. But I played, I was like wanting to get back into Call of Duty for a while, and then Call of Duty Cold War came out.
Is that the World War II one?
No, it's the Cold War one.
Oh. What was the World War II one?
Critical
like
thinking.
a few years ago. Was it just World at War?
I think it was just called... Yeah, World at War.
I really wanted to play that one, but I never ended up getting it.
Well, we had that on the...
They made a new one.
PS... Yeah, I think it was like a remake of the original one.
Did we have World at War?
Yeah, because that was...
We played a lot of the zombies in that one, I remember, on like the PS3.
Really? Which maps? Was it like Kino der Toten? Token?
I have no
I'm
idea.
pretty sure
The
World
theater?
at War had a zombie mode, and I remember doing the co-op zombie mode on like your PS3 at your house.
I think
Or your parents' house or something before you moved out.
I think Modern Warfare was the one with Nazi zombies.
That was the original Black Ops, right?
No way.
Hold on, we're
Nazi
gonna...
zombies?
I remember with the one we
Where,
played.
like... What?
I was just gonna say, I remember with the one that we played, which I think was World at War. We were in this like wooden shack, basically. It had like 2 stories.
What?
And you just like run back around.
Was the first door you open and like was the mystery box directly to the left?
Maybe.
And then there was like a staircase from the first floor to the second floor that was blocked by like a couch.
I think so. I remember there was 2 stories, and it was like a rundown wooden building, and had like a grainy blue filter on the screen. That was kind of like the vibe. I'd have to look at it.
That sounds like Nazi zombies, except for the wooden building. I remember it was like a concrete, like almost like bunker or something.
Alright, so I Googled it here.
Yeah.
What Call of Duty had Nazi zombies? It says Call of Duty World War II. I've never heard of that Call of Duty game before.
What was the... Can you pull up images?
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, Call of Duty World
World at War had Nazi zombies, apparently. Oh, wait, no.
Yeah, that's not what I'm thinking of.
Wiki. Okay.
I never paid for any extra maps, and
Does that look familiar? World at War
you make it bigger.
This one. Nach der Untoten?
Yeah.
Yeah, World at
Nach
War.
der Untoten. And then there's Kino der Toten, like the Theater of Death, or whatever it stands for. Nach der Toten. I played that a lot.
Huh.
Me and Taven played that a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And I think me and you played that one a lot, too.
Yeah, I think I remember playing a bit of that.
Because the very first door you would open was like 900 points
This
or something.
one.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yep, World at War.
I remember playing COD. I remember playing COD on the DS.
I feel like I had like the Modern Warfare on the DS, and you could do like the local versus mode or whatever, and the other person, I don't think even had to own the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are cool.
I like that.
It was so bad, but it was fun.
It was so bad. It was very fun.
I remember trying to play that on my first ever, or no, it was my just normal DS, but my, like, back buttons had broken, so I couldn't scope into fire.
Oh. So you begun your quick scope training.
But we ended up taking it into, like, GameStop or something, and they just switched it was a DSi.
Your black one?
That sounds right.
That was lost in the breadbasket for like a few months.
That was my original DS that got lost in the breadbasket for months.
In the sauce.
But yeah, we took that DSi into GameStop and they replaced it for free with a DSi XL.
Dang.
And I was like, holy cow, this is awesome.
Oh yeah, I remember you did upgrade to the XL.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I would have kept my DS, honestly. I wish I still had it. My 3DS.
I've still got the DSi XL.
Yeah.
I still have mine too.
I need to just start hanging on to like all my... Like, I'm never going to get rid of my Switches.
Yeah.
And who knows what's going to come out. Yeah, plural. I've got both Switches. But who knows what's going to come out in the future, you know, for like handheld or like portable gaming.
Yeah, well now they got like the Steam Deck. That one's pretty cool. I know Seth swears by that.
Part of me wants to get a Steam Deck, but then I know, like, if I get it, like, am I really going to play it?
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know, because I hardly turn on my desktop ever, unless I'm, like, doing art or something.
You don't have to play it on your desktop. You play it, like, on the deck.
I know, but I'm saying, like, my Steam is on my desktop. And so, like, I never play my Steam games that much.
Oh. Well, that could just be a convenience thing, too. I mean, if Pokemon was on your computer, would you play it that much?
I just don't like sitting at my desk.
Yeah, so Steam Deck, you know?
Yeah.
Portable handheld.
Yeah, maybe once they're cheaper.
Yeah, I don't think I would get one still.
Yeah.
I just don't have any games in particular that I want to play.
I'd
that would
probably
be
play,
like the big driving force for me.
I'd probably play a bunch more Temtem if I got a Steam Deck.
Yeah, they've got a lot of games you can play on there.
Temtem.
Yeah.
You
can emulate stuff on there pretty good, it seems like.
Yeah.
I mentioned this to one of you already, I think, but my boss has an Atari, and she's like just wanting to give it away.
Blue?
Like an actual Atari, 2600 or something?
Yeah,
You should grab it.
Yeah, I definitely should.
Kyle has one.
I found the Wii in my closet earlier. Last night I saw it in my closet.
Oh yeah, I need to finish. I was playing Spectrobes again on that, and I need to finish doing that.
I was showing off my Pokemon card collection, which I was asked about. I wasn't forcing it.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. That question came up. I was like, oh.
She popped the question.
Glad you asked. Allow me to pull out these 6 binders plus like 4 boxes. Yeah. I need to work on my 2nd gen Pokédex quotations for people watching or listening. Pokédex. Like, I'm trying to order them all. Because I've got 1st gen done. Pokemon cards in order of the Pokédex. Oh, excuse me. I want to get... Oh, it'd be so cool to have every generation of the Pokédex in order in, like, physical.
Yeah, it would.
I would, like, display that, probably.
Cool.
Maybe I should do that tonight. Or start on it tonight.
Like, start organizing them or displaying them, or what do you mean?
Just start, like, working on the 2nd gen. Like, or, like, sorting through my... I probably have at least 1,000 cards at this point.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. And so I should probably just start going through them and, like, setting aside the 2nd gen Pokemon.
I remember when I used to have a bunch of Pokemon cards that I would have fun, like, organizing them into... I was too young to, actually care about putting them in sleeves or anything, or by gen. But I'd, like, organize them by types and have, like, my favorite ones at the top.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
It is.
Just like
It's
sort
really
through
fun,
them.
even if you don't play like the game, like the card game. It's just fun to have them.
Yeah. It was kind of fun in the same way that like putting together Legos is fun.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh yeah,
Just
just
like
get everything together and
making one
organize it how I
collection.
want.
Yeah.
Show off ready.
Oh yeah, guys, look at this Lugia card I got. Put him right at the top.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because I think you, Zach, bought me some of the cards that I was missing for my first gen, like the Kadabra.
I thought we just went to. Yeah, I
Because
think
we
I
did-
bought you like one of them, but I
Yeah.
think we went to.
I think you bought me the last one I was missing. You bought me like a Japanese one plus the one I was missing for my
Mhm.
first gen. I haven't put that in slot yet because it's in like a nice like plastic sleeve,
Yeah.
and it's got like I think it's a Japanese Kyogre you got me,
Mm-hmm.
and then on the other side it's like a dark Kadabra, and Kadabra was the one I was missing. I just haven't taken it out of the plastic sleeve yet.
Yeah.
But I was looking through my like plastic sleeved cards with like the cardboard backs, and I was looking through my nice cards last night, and I think all the ones that I put in plastic sleeves are like $20 and over, and I got the one yesterday, or
The Giratina one?
yeah, the Giratina one.
That one was cool.
That one was like $100.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
91.57 or something like that.
Or like 94.51.
94.51. It was like close to $100 for that card. And then I've got like $200-$300 cards. And I think my Ditto, my shiny Ditto, like G-Max
Or VMAX or whatever.
Yeah, I think he's like at least 100, if not more.
Holy cow.
So I was like, this much plastic sleeved cards. I think it was probably over $1,000 of like,
Damn,
out of like 20 cards.
Mm.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Gotta get those insured.
I know. Well, I was counting those when I got renter's insurance.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what if my Pokemon cards burned? How much money have I put into my Pokemon cards?
Yeah.
And like, what are they worth? And so I calculated that, and like my guitars and stuff.
Nice. I think I've got some old Pokemon cards in my closet.
If you have a first gen Charizard,
I do not. But I was gonna say I could give you the old ones if you want.
shit.
You could look through 'em.
Yeah. Anyways, this Stella's pretty good. It's
Yeah.
going down quick.
Yeah, it is.
I suppose we should probably do our ratings here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Near the
How
end of the
far are we
episode
in?
here.
How far are we in?
We're 51 minutes in.
Damn, that went by so quick.
Yeah. But yeah. Letter tiers. Any thoughts?
Definitely easy to drink.
Yeah.
Tasty enough. I don't have any strong thoughts on flavor. I did notice it was kind of sitting in like my throat or my stomach, and it gave me that acid refluxy feeling, like cider does in particular. So I'd be hesitant to drink a bunch of them. But other than that, it was really solid. So I'd probably give it like a B. I know I gave like the Hanalei a C because of the weird aftertaste and stuff. But this one wasn't nearly as bitter, I thought. Although it does mention being bitter. But anyway, long story short, B seems pretty solid.
Yeah. I'm going to say definitely agree with easy to drink. I think this might come into my usual buying rotation. I feel like it comes in smaller quantities, so it might be one of those things where it's a special occasion or something. But yeah, it was pretty solid. I would definitely drink this again. I'm on my second already, so but yeah, I think as far as tier goes, I'm gonna give it a B+. I do wish it had a bit of a stronger flavor, honestly. But it is easy to drink and it tastes pretty good. So B+ from me.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with you on wishing it had a stronger flavor. But it is... I mean, I would classify this as like a crowd pleaser, honestly.
Yeah.
It's easy to drink. It feels kind of like light, I guess. some beers you drink and you just feel like really full and like bloated. You're like, oh god, I can't drink anymore. But this one, like, it goes down real easy. You could definitely have multiple of these and not feel like your stomach was about to explode.
Yeah. Puts you in a good mood.
Yeah. I don't know. It feels like it's almost something. It's like, it feels like it's working towards something, and then it doesn't like finish, if that makes sense.
Yeah, not a fan of the dry finish.
Yeah, it gives you beer blue balls. I mean, it's good, until the beer is empty. And then you're like, okay, well,
Guess I just need another. Then.
guess I need another.
Gotta finish what I started.
Yeah. It's good. I think I'd rank it around like B or B plus. Easy to drink. You don't feel like crap after drinking one of them or two of them. And, if you were going to bring this to a get together, nobody would knock you for it.
Yeah.
I feel like most people would enjoy drinking one of these.
Nice.
Yeah, so like BB plus for me.
Got some like confident, neutral recommendations all around here.
I can't remember what I gave the Hanalei one.
I feel like all of our recommendations were like, or tiers for that were like C or B as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe slightly lower, but
Yeah. It was good though. It was good.
All right.
Yeah, this was fun. It's some good talk. I don't know what we talked about, but we definitely talked.
oh yeah, we got everything. We got movies and a little anime and some beer for sure.
Yeah, we honestly did not talk much about the beer.
Yeah,
That's the point though. We drink, we chat, and then we rate.
Exactly. Yeah.
We could call it
Drink chat rate.
DCR.
Oh yeah.
DCR.
DCR. Drinking,
Chatting and rating.
drinking, chatting, and rating.
Shit. Well, there you go. New show. Drinking, chatting, rating. DCR. Tune in next time.
For maybe the name changes.
Yeah.
And for the sign off,
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
all right.
The
3,
sound of an empty
2,
beer.
1. That's the sound of an empty beer.
Woo!